To view students' note cards, you open the project that you would like to work with. You click on a particular student's project, and then you choose note cards from the top menu. This will take you to the tabletop view of how they have their note cards. It's just like if they were arranging note cards on a table in front of them. They can move them around. You can't move them around though. Students can move them around. This gives you the bird's eye view because sometimes it might appear like this and they have some note cards that are out here that aren't in the tabletop view, and that just allows you to see that there are other note cards. So if I want to know more about a note card, I can look at this and just hover over it and it gives me a brief explanation, or I can go to details. And this gives me the whole detailed note card. I have my direct quotation, my original thinking, or my paraphrase, and my original thinking, the history of it. And it tells me that this is not an unpiled note card. Here I can see I have comments. I can add a comment, but I want to read a comment, so I want to see what is here. So I see that the student said that they needed to find out more. So I can respond to that, and I can send, or I can send and save. If I feel like that's a comment I'm going to be using a lot, I can save it into a bank of comments, and then I responded to that comment. Then I can go back to the tabletop view, and these little icons on the note cards you'll see. So this is a tag the student put on the note card to tell themselves, I need to look. The magnifying glass means I need to look further into it. The exclamation point means this is important, and the paper means this is used in the paper. There's several other tags, and we'll get to those when we look at the student view. So this is an example of a pile. Students can pile up note cards that belong together in a pile. If you want to see the whole pile, you can expand it. They title the pile, and then we have these 2 cards in there. And if I want to look at that card, I can look at the details. And then the other thing is I can look at the versions. So this card does not have any revision history or any other different versions, but for cards that do, you can see how that card has changed. So what days they added and how their card has progressed. So you can look at the versions and see their note cards. And then if they have created an outline, their outline will appear here. And that's how you view student note cards.